Okay, so it's recording. Ah, here we go. Okay. What's up, you guys? This is Stud Gamer. We are back again with another video of Assetto Corsa. This time we are on Magione circuit. We are going to be driving mostly against front-wheel drive cars today, because as you can see right in front of us, we have the Honda Civic EG6. To my tastes, this is probably the most beautiful Honda Civic they've ever made. It's obviously, this is a taste question. Everybody's got their, whatever floats your boat, but I believe it's one of the most beautiful cars, beautiful Honda Civics that they've ever built. Now this is a lightly, well, kind of heavily tuned version, because originally this car in its SI trim here in Canada was putting out about 120 horsepower, 130, something in that area, out of a 1.6 liter engine, VTEC, whatever. This mod puts out 204 wheel horsepower. This is a tow-gate project, apparently. It weighs only 950 kilograms. This is featherweight. You have to weigh it down in order to not have it float away. It's crazy. So we're going to be going very fast in this. We're going up against a wide field of cars. Let me hold. Oh, there we go. We got Abarths, we got Alfa Romeos, BMWs, we got all kinds of different Civics, 99 and 98, I believe, Celicas, Toyota EG6, 3 different kinds of Toyota Serra. It's a wide field, I say, so to kind of match up against this car. But anywho, we're going to be doing a 5-lap race on Magione, so incredibly short. Hopefully we can make some headway. But either way, with all that being said, let's hit the track and see what's what. 5 laps, Magione, Civic. Listen to this. Oh! Let's have some fun. Here we go. Okay, already I'm facing a wall of minis. First gear, let's sneak inside. Oh, the steering wheel is actually quite heavy. Oh, hitting the Twinkies all the way to the red line. I can actually feel the torque steer in the wheel. That is fantastic. For anybody who doesn't know what torque steer is, which is probably not, well, most of you know, but it's pretty much you feel the wheel pulling on one side when you hit the throttle. So there's kind of that effect, or at least when you're spinning your wheels, you feel the bite of the wheels and the slipping and whatnot. It's kind of weird to explain, but whatever. Coming up on the EK9, the Miracle Civic, it was dubbed. Whoop. All the way to the red line, you get the 9 grand. That's some high-rated shit. Close ratio gears. It's a fantastic little piece of kit. Down the 3rd gear. Whoa, locking up. A little touch. Reminding him I'm here. Let's get the Mito out in the way. Driving a front-wheel drive is quite different than driving a rear-wheel or all-wheel drive car. You have to kind of use the throttle to steer yourself in, which I'm not doing really. Low revs. Even at low revs, it has some pull. That's pretty cool. Here we go on the grass. Let's give chase to the EK9s. I think those are the spoons. Now the spoons rev to like 11,000, almost 12 grand. So that's pretty crazy. Oh, came in hot, locked up the brakes. As you can see, there is no ABS, no traction control, no nothing. As usual, just like I like it. I like it like that. First gear, nice and tight, slow, slow, slow. Pull ourselves in. Coming up on the Fiat. Oh, I don't think we're a match for the Spoon Civics. 4th, 5th gear. Oh, somebody's blasted by. Wow, it's the Sarah GT. Or is it the TRD? Oh, that thing's awesome. Look at it go. Holy shit, I want to drive that next. Oh, locking up the wheels. Let's focus on the car at hand. How does it feel? It feels great. It feels very light. It feels very true to front wheel drive cars. If you floor it, you get some understeer, obviously, because the wheels are spinning. You got to be careful with the brakes, because you do lock up as well. Kind of use the throttle to pull yourself through. It feels fantastic, nimble, light, very fun to drive. Oh shit, too late on the brakes, locking up. Let's use the, oh, as soon as you hit the VTEC, you can hear it go. Even the engine changes sound, that's pretty cool. Let's hit the Twinkies a little bit. Let's try to stay on the Sarah, come on, man. Although down the straight, apparently he's got me, like, beat, no problem. Oh, there we go. So, apparently this mod was made for Toge, as it says in the title. For those of you who don't know what Toge is, which again, probably most of you do, these are roads in Japan, mountain pass roads, where they do racing at night when nobody's around. But I've seen some videos, there's a shitload of people around doing some drifting and shit. Uh-oh. Driving like an idiot. Gotta focus a little bit more. Kind of simulating a bit of the ABS here. Trying to not lock up. Third gear. Fourth gear. It's a nice mod also. You have the exterior sounds of the wheels screeching, which is always a plus. This means when you hear, when you're watching the replays, you get the engine noise, you get everything like the exhaust. You get the tires screeching, obviously. Come on. I'm having a hard time with the brakes. Yapping and driving is not my forte. P3 though. So we made plenty of headway. Seems like this car is quite potent. Maybe the field was just too weak. It's definitely not my driving who's put us there. Down the straight. And it seems like the suspension is fairly compliant, because when you drive a very stiff car down this straight, there's so many bumps. It's crazy. You can feel them a little bit, but when you drive a very stiff car around this track, you can really feel the bumps down that straight. It's kind of unpleasant sometimes because you're bouncing around. Oh. You can feel also that the weight is all at the front. As soon as you apply the brakes and you're trying to turn in, the back end comes around. Leaders on the final lap. We are definitely not, at least not quite yet. The Sarah's lost us. Yep, it's miles away. Play my driving. 100 marker. Got to be nice and easy, smooth, understeering. Let's use the throttle to turn us in a little bit. If I had a handbrake, I don't know if I'd be using it. I have watched for a long time the Best Motoring TV show with Keiichi Tsuchiya. Probably a lot of you know them as well, since we're talking about Toge and whatnot. But I watched this TV show and I've seen the touring car drivers using the handbrake to help them around certain corners a little bit, just yank it on just a tiny bit. So I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll get me a handbrake and I'll try it out. But either way, 5 laps. This is our last one. Bit slower on this one too. 150 marker. Down to third. Let's turn it in. Whoop, understeer wide still. Let's try to clip the apex. Got close to it. Got close to that one too. Didn't hit it. Skills. Alright, we can get some lift off oversteer, if you will, so that could help a little bit if I knew how to drive a front wheel drive properly. But here we are. And we're done. That was insanely quick. So there you have it. This was the EG6 on, was it Magione I said? Either way, what can I say about this? It's fantastic. You can hear the different tones of the engine once you hit the VTEC part of the rev range. And yeah, I mean, it's light, it's quick. You really feel the, like I said, the torque steer, it kind of there at certain times, especially in low gears. Or it feels like it's torque steer, but it isn't really. But either way, it's, you feel it in the steering wheel. Get the mod, you'll know how it feels. But that being said, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell icon to be notified of future videos. And until next time, you guys take care and have fun out on the tracks. I'm out. Ba ba da ba ba.